If you've ever dreamed of visiting the Swiss Alps or Italian lakes, Slovenia might not be the first place that comes to mind when you think of breathtaking destinations, but it should be. Nestled between the towering Alps and the sparkling Adriatic, it's one of the most beautiful and underrated countries in all of Europe. From picture-perfect lakes and medieval castles to breathtaking countryside that rivals Tuscany and mountain peaks that look straight out of a postcard, Slovenia is packed with jaw-dropping spots you probably didn't even know existed. And better still, it's one of Europe's most affordable countries to visit. So in this video, I'm counting down 15 breathtaking places to see in Slovenia that will completely change the way you think about travel in Europe. Let's kick off our adventure into this incredible country by heading straight for what has to be Slovenia's crown jewel, Lake Bled, tucked between the towering Julian Alps and surrounded by lush emerald forests. This is easily one of my all-time favorite spots in Europe. It's simply breathtaking, a tiny island with a picturesque church that seems to float on the crystal-clear water, all of it watched over by a 1,000-year-old fortress, Bled Castle, perched dramatically on a cliff top 130 meters above the lake. While Lake Bled is a living picture postcard, its popularity means it can get a little expensive. If you want to visit the island, you'll need to take one of the traditional wooden pletna boats with their colorful canopy roofs. They're to Lake Bled what gondolas are to Venice, but can be a pricey option in the summer months. If you want to avoid the cost and just enjoy the water, why not rent a rowing boat or even bring your own paddleboard? And for a truly priceless experience that won't cost you a thing, and most other visitors miss, you can hike up to the Velika viewpoint for the most incredible panoramic views of the lake and castle. Of course, on a warm day, a swim is non-negotiable. The best spots are the main swimming area at Grajko Kopalis or Velika Zaka and Malazaka, where you can swim for free. Just a quick heads up though, the water can be pretty chilly even in the height of summer. Lake Bled's a place where every view feels like a postcard and every moment is completely serene. And just a short drive away lies Slovenia's charming and welcoming capital, Ljubljana. Let's go check it out. It's pretty centrally located, so it's a great place to base yourself to be within a short drive of just about any other part of the country. It's one of the most welcoming and friendly capital cities I've ever visited. And it's got all the charm and culture of more expensive European cities, but at a fraction of the price. Many of Ljubljana's attractions are free, making it easy to explore without breaking the bank. The heart of the city is the Ljubljanica River, which meanders right through the center. Stroll along Kankarjevo na Brezi, the pedestrian-only street that lines the river. Cafes spill out onto this street, so this is a great place to start your day with breakfast, take a coffee break, or have a drink later in the day. The city's old town is wonderfully compact and pedestrianized, which makes strolling through its colorful Baroque buildings and bustling squares an absolute dream. Like Piran Square, where you'll spot the beautiful pink Franciscan Church of the Annunciation. And keep an eye out for all the incredible bridges, from the famous Dragon Bridge, with its 4 fierce statues, to the quirky Triple Bridge, a unique piece of urban design. Dominating the skyline is Ljubljana Castle, perched high on a hill. You can either take a scenic walk or hop on the funicular, which at just €6 each, I'd highly recommend for the best panoramic views. From the top, you can see all the colourful rooftops and the distant Alps. It's the perfect vantage point to really appreciate this incredibly lively and photogenic city. From the heart of the country, we're now going to its sun-drenched coast. And you're going to be surprised to find a little slice of Venice tucked away here. Nestled on a narrow peninsula, the medieval seaside town of Piran feels like it was plucked right out of Italy and placed on the Adriatic coast. For a car-free coastal stay, it's a fantastic choice. Beautiful, walkable, with plenty of restaurants, shops, and easy beach access. The heart of the town is Tartini Square, a beautiful open plaza named after a famous violinist. I love just sitting there, sipping a coffee and watching the world go by. For me, the best way to truly appreciate this town's beauty is to climb. You can visit Piran's ancient walls, built as early as the 7th century, which offer one of the best panoramic views of the entire coastline. And the best part, Piran is a bargain. The prices for just about anything here, eating, drinking, accommodation, are about half of what they would be in Venice and other parts of Europe. And if you want to feel the true Venetian spirit, you have to climb the bell tower of St. George's Cathedral. It costs just a couple of euros and the tower is a near replica of St. Mark's Campanile in Venice. As you climb, you can almost hear the echoes of its Venetian history, and from the top, you get a breathtaking view of the red rooftops, the sea, and on a clear day, you can even see Italy and Croatia. After the charm of the coast, prepare yourself for something completely different. This is the Soca Valley. When you first see the Soca River, It's honestly unbelievable. Its bright emerald green color doesn't look real, and as its water flows across waterfalls and through narrow rocky gorges, you'll immediately understand why it's considered one of the most beautiful rivers in all of Europe. This place is an amazing contradiction. You can go for the full adrenaline rush with a rafting or kayaking trip on the Whitewater Rapids. It's a very popular spot, so you'll find plenty of experienced guides dotted throughout the valley. These activities do come at a cost, but they're worth it if you're a thrill seeker. On the other hand, visiting the valley can be completely free. Just walking along the river's calm pools is an experience in itself, and you can hike to some truly spectacular natural attractions. I particularly loved the hike to the Boka waterfall near Bovec, one of the highest in Slovenia. Its powerful 144-meter drop is a breathtaking sight. But the true feeling of this valley comes from its history. This was once the site of the largest mountain battle of World War I, and you can still feel the profound sense of peace that has since replaced the past. It's a landscape that tells a powerful story without a single word. The breathtaking scenery of the Soca Valley is just a small taste of the raw, untouched beauty waiting in the epic landscape that surrounds it. So next, let's venture to the spiritual heart of Slovenia, Triglav National Park. It's the country's only national park, and it's named for Mount Triglav, a peak so important it's even on the national flag. At 2,864 meters, it's a true landmark, and for many Slovenians, climbing it once in their lifetime is a rite of passage. This park is a world of incredible contrasts. You don't have to be a seasoned climber to experience it all. There's plenty of well-maintained trails leading to stunning locations. I was completely captivated by the dramatic Tolmin gorges, with their wooden boardwalks and the Devil's Bridge suspended high above the churning waters. The small entrance fee is definitely worth it, and for a truly unique view, you have to drive Slovenia's highest road, which leads you to the incredible Mangar Peak, located right on the Italian-Slovenian border. On the Italian side, you can find Lago di Fucini, a lake that offers a spectacular view of Mangar's northern face. Nature lovers shouldn't miss the Kozak waterfall, a hidden gem tucked away in a dark limestone chamber. As you follow the scenic trail along the Soca River, you'll be rewarded with the sight of this 15-meter cascade, creating an almost mystical atmosphere in its secluded grotto. The pristine wilderness of Triglav National Park will humble you, and if you're lucky, you might even spot a chamois scaling a sheer cliff face. But even within all that raw, untamed beauty, you'll find places of perfect serenity, and nestled within the Triglav National Park, at the foot of the Julian Alps, is Slovenia's largest glacial lake, Lake Bohinj. Bohinj is definitely a hidden gem. It's so peaceful and quiet, while its more famous neighbor Lake Bled gets all the attention. This place feels raw, natural, and genuinely serene, allowing you to lose yourself in the natural beauty all around you. The snow-capped Alps reflecting perfectly in the crystal-clear water. And it's typically less expensive than Lake Bled too. Renting a kayak or paddleboard to get right out on the water is a fairly inexpensive option. And of course, you can hike the trails or even just find a secluded spot to swim in its pristine waters for free. A great way to get a panoramic view of it all is to take a ride on the Vogel cable car. At €30 per person, it's a bit more extravagant, but it will whisk you up to the Vogel ski resort viewpoint, 1,000 meters above the lake. From there, you'll enjoy an unforgettable view of the entire Bohinj basin and the serene lake, all with the Julian Alps and Mount Triglav as your backdrop. Another of Lake Bohinj's nearby treasures is the dramatic Savinja Falls, one of Slovenia's most picturesque waterfalls, which cuts deep into a gorge 78 meters below. It's a 25-minute walk up more than 500 steps, over rapids and streams to the falls, so be sure to wear decent shoes for the slippery path. Lake Bohinj is a place that makes you want to stop and stay a while, but the mountains that stand guard over it are calling. So next we're heading further into the Julian Alps to find even more adventure. Stretching across Slovenia and Italy for almost 260 miles, the Julian Alps are the backdrop to Bohinj, Bled and the Triglav National Park. But there's so much more to discover. Kranska Gora is a charming alpine town that acts as a fantastic base for exploring. In the winter, it's a world-class ski resort, but in the summer, it's a hiker's paradise. A perfect day here is simply setting out on a trail to find something new, like the pristine Lake Jasna. It's also the perfect jumping-off point for one of the most incredible drives in the country, the Versik Pass, a winding mountain pass with 50 hairpin turns. It's a breathtaking journey that carves its way through the mountains, connecting the Sava and Soca valleys. Along the way, you can visit the Russian Chapel, a beautiful wooden shrine built to honor Russian prisoners of war who died building the road. At the top of the pass, The views are absolutely spectacular, a true panorama of towering peaks. But you don't have to be a hardcore hiker or a fearless driver to experience the magic of the Alps. A stop at Vintgar Gorge will be one of the most memorable moments of your trip. The gorge is a stunning 1.6-kilometer natural wonder where the Radovna River has carved its way through the mountainside. The trail takes you along wooden walkways, built right into the cliffs, with the clear turquoise water rushing beneath them. It feels like stepping into a secret world, passing waterfalls and rapids before reaching the powerful 16-meter-high Sum waterfall. It's a truly unforgettable experience in the mountains. And the best part, it's really not expensive, just around €15 per person, which includes your safety helmet, and you have a choice of trails you can follow. The Julian Alps are absolutely amazing, but Slovenia has another incredible mountain region we need to see, the Kamnik Savinja Alps. Located in the northern part of the country, this range is a true paradise for anyone who loves alpine landscapes. It's home to some of the most beautiful valleys in all of Europe, every bit as breathtaking as Switzerland in my opinion. And I think it might just be my new favorite part of Slovenia. It's an incredible reminder that the most beautiful things in this country are often the ones you don't have to pay for. One place you have to visit is the beautiful, picturesque Soca Valley. A beautiful little lake with water as clear as glass is nestled at the base of the mountains, with their dramatic rock faces towering into the sky. Just a short drive away, you'll find the Logar Valley, a stunning U-shaped glacial valley that feels as though it was carved by giants. It's so picturesque it seems almost unreal, with rolling hills and alpine views, just perfect for hiking, cycling, or to simply lose yourself in the incredible scenery and the silence of the mountains. On the southern side of the Kamnik Savinja Alps, you'll find a completely different kind of beauty. This is Velika Planina, a high alpine plateau and a living shepherd village. The fastest way to get there is by cable car from Kranska Gora. From there, you can take a ski lift to the top, with return family tickets costing around €60. Once at the top, the modern world completely disappears. The plateau is a tranquil canvas of open meadows dotted with over 140 unique shepherd huts. From June to September, this is a living, breathing community where herders bring their cattle to graze, and the only sound is the gentle ringing of cowbells across the pastures. The huts themselves are a unique sight, a testament to a simple, honest way of life. Velika Planina is perfect for those of you who love to hike and marvel at panoramic alpine views. There's no traffic or gift shops, just open space, grazing animals, and the silence of the mountains. Leaving this world of open valleys and endless peaks, our journey takes us somewhere completely different, to a stunning natural wonder hidden deep beneath the surface. This is Postojna Cave, one of the largest cave networks in Europe, that stretches underground for over 20 kilometers. You can catch the little electric train that takes you over 4 kilometers below the surface. It's a surreal, almost cinematic experience as the little train glides through narrow tunnels and into massive illuminated chambers. Once off the train, you'll experience the sheer scale of this place as you walk through immense halls filled with geological wonders sculpted by water over millions of years. Check out the towering stalactites and huge stalagmites, including the famous 5-meter-tall Brilliant Formation, which lives up to its name with its sparkling white color. The tour takes about 1.5 hours and costs €30, including the train ride. Postojna is one of Slovenia's natural wonders you'll definitely want to see. But the adventure doesn't end there. Just a short 15-minute drive from the caves, we're going to explore a castle unlike any other, built right into a sheer cliff face. This is Predjama Castle, the world's largest cave castle. Perched 123 meters high on a sheer cliff face, it seems to defy gravity, and I was amazed by how the castle is a perfect fusion of nature and human ingenuity. Predjama Castle has a fascinating history, dating back to the 13th century. It was actually destroyed twice, and the fortress that you see today was built in 1570. You can take a self-guided audio tour and wander through the medieval rooms that are built directly into the rock. The whole fortress tells a story of rebellion, especially the secret tunnel used to withstand a year-long siege. It's incredible to think about what it must have been like to live in a place so perfectly designed for defense. You can buy a combined ticket for about €50 if you plan to visit both Postojna Cave and Predjama Castle. Leaving behind this world of medieval legends and natural wonders, we're going to travel to a completely different part of Slovenia to experience the vibrant culture and historic old town of a city with a completely different kind of story to tell. This is Maribor, After the dramatic scenery of the Kamnik Alps and Postojna, you'll be amazed by the contrasting atmosphere of this charming town that feels so relaxed and alive. I loved exploring Maribor's beautiful old town, a perfect mix of medieval charm and modern youthful energy, and wandering through the main square, Glavni Trg, where the architecture tells a story of centuries past. If you're up for it, climbing the 162 steps to the top of the cathedral tower is absolutely worth it. It was once a fire lookout, and now it offers a truly spectacular 360-degree view of the city, the Drava River, and the surrounding green hills. Right in the city centre, you'll find Maribor Castle, which now houses the regional museum. It's a great way to dive deeper into the city's rich history, all within the beautiful setting of a Baroque-era castle. And like other parts of Slovenia, Maribor is a really affordable city to visit compared with other European destinations, with plenty of affordable options for food and accommodation available. But what truly makes Maribor unique is a living legend. Head down to the Lent district by the Drava River, and you'll find the world's oldest continually producing grapevine. This incredible plant is over 450 years old and has miraculously survived everything from Turkish sieges to World War II bombings and still produces grapes every year. The old vine house has a museum and wine bar, so you can learn about this amazing history while tasting some of the region's incredible wine. This entire riverside area is filled with inviting cafes and a wonderfully authentic atmosphere, making it the perfect place to unwind after your adventures. Leaving the lively city streets of Maribor behind, next we're heading to a world of outdoor adventure right at your fingertips. Pohorje is a forested mountain range that serves as the city's personal playground, offering something for every season. For a truly unique perspective, you absolutely have to experience the treetop walk. Located on the Rogla Plateau, this is an incredible barrier-free wooden walkway that winds through the forest canopy. You'll rise over 20 meters above the ground, and the spiral tower at the end takes you a full 37 meters high for breathtaking 360-degree views. You'll see the rolling Pohorje hills, the city of Maribor in the distance, and on a clear day, even the Austrian Alps. Entrance costs around €15 per adult, and definitely worth it in my opinion. But the wonders here aren't just in the treetops. For the more adventurous, Mariborsko Pohorje is a year-round hub. In the summer, you can enjoy a thrilling descent on a mountain trike or ride the Pohorje summer toboggan. In the winter, the slopes are a snowy paradise with over 40 kilometers of ski trails, including the longest night skiing run in Slovenia. Some of the activities here can be a little pricey, but compared with other alpine resorts in Austria and Switzerland, it's pretty good value for money. Heading east from the Pohorje hills towards the borders with Croatia and Hungary, you'll find yourself in a landscape that honestly rivals Tuscany for both its natural beauty and its world-class wine. Slovenia has over 2,500 wine producers, and while they're spread across 3 distinct regions, the eastern area of Podravia is where the magic really happens. The region's climate and rolling hills create the perfect conditions for growing some incredibly elegant white wines. And the landscape is just as beautiful, with vineyards draped over every hill. It's the kind of place you just want to wander through, stumbling upon quaint villages and charming churches. The region also has some great options for wine tours, whether you prefer to go with a guide or explore on your own. You can book a guided tour and have a local expert lead you to some of the best family-run cellars. Depending on what you choose and your starting point, these can cost from €50 to €150 per person, but there's plenty of options. Just as much fun, and a little cheaper, is to follow the scenic wine roads by car or even e-bike. Many of the wineries are well marked and happy to host you for a tasting, offering a chance to truly soak up the views with a glass of local white in your hand. From exploring Slovenia's incredible wine regions, another of the most amazing things about this stunning country are its castles and churches, which you'll find around almost every corner. It's hard to believe this tiny country is home to more than 500 castles, and alongside those I've already mentioned, you'll find one of the most spectacular in Celje. Perched high on a hill overlooking the city, Celje Castle is the largest medieval fortress in Slovenia. This imposing structure was the seat of one of Europe's most powerful families, the influential Counts of Celje, whose power rivaled even European royalty. The panoramic views from the castle are simply breathtaking, but what really brings the place to life are the medieval festivals held here throughout the year. Slovenia's many hilltop churches dotting the landscape offer a different kind of beauty to this incredible country. The Church of St. Thomas near Škofja Loka offers a stunning view of the Kamnik Alps in the distance. Its serene, secluded setting is perfect for watching the sunset. Another is the Church of St. Primož in Kamnik. Perched atop a hill, it's the perfect example of Slovenia's tranquil beauty, with its simple bell tower and dark roof overlooking a breathtaking landscape of rolling hills and the majestic Alps in the distance. Its unique location has made it a must-see for photographers, and I can tell you from experience, the views from the church grounds at sunrise are absolutely mesmerizing. This serene spot is where you'll find a quiet moment for reflection, perfectly framed by nature. So there you have it, 15 incredible places that prove Slovenia really is one of Europe's most underrated countries. The question isn't if you should visit, but when. And if you're interested in discovering even more of Europe's less crowded hidden gems, then you need to watch this video here next. With that said, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment below about your favorite place in Slovenia. And I'll see you next time.